Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Machah HaKodash. I want to say double honor to our apostles who are elders who rule well. Also, blessed salutations to you brothers out there teaching and doing truth, sincerity. All right, this is a, GMS, any transit, quick hit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to go over just unused muscles, man. Anybody that knows, if you did any type of sport or combat, if you were to play football and then jump into something different like wrestling, you'll realize that you're not as strong as you were in whatever sport that you were in before, because there's a different amount of muscle groups that are used, okay? And I say that to say, pursuant to the book of Judges, chapter 5, verse 11 says that we rehearse the righteous acts. We're exercising, and that way you develop those muscles, because you might have revelations and understanding, and if you don't use it, then you're going to lose it. That might be the name of this lesson. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Because going back to rehearsing the righteous acts, you gotta apply the things. And going back to the seed, that's why I actually want to go back to the seed sword, when the scripture is telling you that pretty much, the seeds that fell on the stone, the thorns choking it up, and it gave one parable pretty much of saying that a seed fell and was growing, and then pretty much it was, you straight way receive it. And then as you walk away, you pretty much forget about it, and it goes off your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So you might hear something that a brother may say, an apostle may say, or you might hear a lesson, and you be like, man, listen, that's dope. I wanna like utilize this and put this into my life. And if you being lazy or being inconsiderate about how difficult it is to make something a habit, I want to say this: it's a scientific theory that it takes about 1,000 reps for it to be a habit, and then it takes 10,000 or 100,000 reps for it to be like a perfect habit, a natural reaction. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, that reminds me of my boxers. I sit there and have them do a drill, and they'll get it right like after the 20th time, and then they start, messing around. You know what I'm saying? And they try to throw extra punches in there. It's like, no, throw the same thing, because you want to build that habit. All right? You want to see what it feels like when your arm get tired, how to establish, keep doing that same thing over and over and over, and that's what, our trial is now, and I was reading this book of Stoics, in the book of the Beginner's Guide to Stoicism. It said, pretty much when you accomplish a thing, that don't mean that you're done. You got to keep doing that. You're supposed to strive for the masteries, but of course you strive lawfully. Okay. So we're going to go into get this scripture, Sirach chapter 37:19. It says, there is one that is wise that teacheth many, and yet is unprofitable to himself. There is one that showeth wisdom in words, and is hated, he shall be destitute of all food. You know what I'm saying? That's a person that knows everything. You're on the highways telling everybody and teaching everybody, or you at the coffee, you at the in a break room by the coffee table, by the coffee stand, and you breaking bread there. Like that's going to make a difference. You gotta live and breathe your production. You can't go and read something and then just tell everybody they got to do it. Just like the scriptures say that the Pharisees put burdens on, people's shoulder that they wouldn't lift themselves, man. You telling somebody something that you can't do yourself. You have to first go through it yourself to understand what it takes, because it's more than just pick these sticks up and transfer them over there. You don't know how somebody's strength is mentally. You don't know how their physical strength is. You don't know how their endurance is. You don't know how long it takes. You know what I'm saying? And you got to consider these things, So when you experience things, you have a better way of teaching. You know what I'm saying? Experience is the best teacher, man. That's just point blank, And I just wanted to say that, if brothers are working on stuff, and you get a revelation or a breakdown from a elder or another brother, and it's profound to you, you immediately utilize it, man. That's all you gotta do is immediately utilize it. As soon as you get the chance, every time you get the chance, until it becomes second nature unto you. You know, it's not a struggle. You know, so with that being said, I want to say, call Allah, Yahbashim Al-Shai, Baba Karkadash, double honest apostles who are elders who rule well. Also, blessed citations to you brothers out there teaching, enduring truth, sincerity. Shalom.